Thank you for participating in this space with me and my colleagues because it reveals your commitment to maximize the efficiency of the California supply chains. Going into this informational hearing, we know that there is a lot of good and important work being done in this space and in relations to this industry. But for us to understand the future of the California ports, we must understand how this industry has gotten where it's at today. The purpose of today's hearing is to very simply provide the nuts and bolts and the overview of the California supply chain to members, as well as educate the general public on the supply chain of our ports here in California. I want to pause and simply say that I am absolutely honored to chair this select committee. It is absolutely important. I represent the 65th Assembly District, and certainly that includes the ports of San Pedro and Wilmington and San Pedro area. And our ports are very vital, very vital to our economy. During the pandemic, many of the weaknesses and kinks in the supply chains were in fact exposed, and our economy suffered because of that. We must learn from the lessons of the pandemic to visualize and conceptualize where we could go from here. My goal as the chair of the select committee is to find out where the weaknesses in this industries are, where they can be reinforced, and create a culture of being proactive, not reactive, to issues of the California ports in this state. The port are the economic engine of our state of California and also the large part of the United States of America. The reason why that California is the fifth largest economy is because of, by and large, of our ports. And certainly the fifth designation is debatable. Some say we're the fourth and some say we're the fifth, but wherever we are certainly in a good position, and we want to maintain that footing. If the Select Committee and the legislature are to make impactful, meaningful legislation, we have to have a full understanding of the supply chain and how each component can work together and reinforce each other to create a robust, sustainable economy. Today, we will hear from representatives from the government agencies, labor, the Port Authority, management, industry stakeholders, and other experts to inform the Select Committee of the history as well as the trajectory of California's ports moving forward. Thank you all for being here, to our panel for being here, and for all of you who are watching and listening to this hearing today. For those in the audience, you will in fact have an opportunity for comments at the end of our hearing during our designated time for our public comments. So don't leave. Certainly write your notes and your comments down and be very succinct and poignant with those comments, because we want to make sure that everyone who comes in line during this period has an opportunity to express and make a statement. And so before I begin, I want to recognize my colleagues for being here to the Select Committee. We realize today is Thursday and many members are already in flight going back to the district, but certainly there's representatives from their offices will be here to join us. And also we have some comments and some questions that they have prepared me to be able to ask our panel moving forward.